Hello guys and welcome to a Recon Wildlands review. So first off, before any of you get triggered about me saying it's no HUD in the description or in the title, and I've got markers on. Well, it's because this is the first problem actually, so we'll cover this now. If you don't have markers turned on, you can't perform sync shots on this game. And I don't know why they've done this. I hope it's just kind of a bug in the beta and they're going to fix it for the full release, because this is a real problem for me. Because I want to play it with no HUD, but the fact that you can't perform a sync shot, which is possibly one of my favourite aspects of Ghost Recon, the fact you can't perform a sync shot without the markers on is just a real killer for me. But I hope they fix that before release, because I really didn't like that. But we're going to get into it, so we're just going to cover a few of the problems, a few of what I like about the game, and then I'm going to kind of, throughout it, I'm going to say what I think about it, how I found the beta, and if I think it's worth a purchase. What I will say to start with is it's a fun game. I put in a few hours on the beta, but there's obviously it's pretty obvious that there are a few bugs, a few things they need to fix, a few things they need to change before release. And the fact that release is March the 7th kind of worries me a bit. I'm not sure, it's like 2 weeks, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to make all these changes for release. And that's going to be my main worry. And I'm not sure if that's going to stop me from buying it at release and waiting for a few videos or not. But I don't know, I'm going to play the beta a bit more maybe over the weekend and see. So, we're going to get straight on into it, and we're going to cover the problems first, I'm going to say. Now, a big problem for me is the fact that once you've killed an enemy, a few seconds later, probably like 10-15 seconds later, their body disappears. And considering this is a game which is focused on the aspect of stealth gameplay, the fact that enemies' bodies disappear and basically stop you from enemies spotting dead bodies and becoming alerted, that just takes away such a big aspect of the stealth gameplay. I mean, I don't know why they did this, but just use Splinter Cell. Use it's the same company, it's Ubisoft, come on. Use Splinter Cell's process of you kill someone, you can drag their body away, and you can hide it. Use that in Ghost Recon. Why have you done it so that their body disappears after you shoot? It's supposed to be a stealth game. Come on. Come on, Ubisoft. So that's a big problem. Secondly, flying. Disgusting. Flying the helicopters, the controls are disgusting. The physics aren't great either when you're going in for landing. You can just completely botch a landing, you can crash into trees and nothing really happens. So I'm not sure if they've got enough time to change the mechanics of the flying, but it's not very nice. Third is during the sync shot, when you see you can select people. It's a cool aspect from, I'm not sure which game it came in. I'm not sure if it was Future Warfighter or the one before that. But when you set it up, literally, I've had many occasions where my teammates have not got a line of sight on the enemy, and they still can get a shot off and kill them. It just takes away from the realism, really. I think at one point there were literally, my teammate was behind a rock, or behind a hill, had no sight of the enemy, but he still managed to get the shot off and kill him. Here's a little thing that happened here, kind of glitched out. I don't know what happened for a few seconds, glitched out there. So a few bugs as well. So those are kind of the main problems I found. It's not too bad, but they are bugs and problems that kind of kill the game for me. But I've been a fan of Ghost Recon. I've played the games. My first one was Ghost Recon Summit Strike back in 2005. So I've been a fan of the series for 12 years now. So I think I kind of know a bit about Ghost Recon. And this doesn't really feel like a Ghost Recon. I'm not going to lie. the stealth. I mean, in the first Ghost Recon that I played, Summit Strike, it was so hard, and this little gameplay here was on the hardest difficulty, and it's pretty easy. I didn't get detected once. It's easy to take out enemies, and that's mainly because of the bodies disappearing. Enemies don't get alerted. But yeah, you can see flying. I actually managed to fly kind of okay in this gameplay, but yeah. But overall, we've got to wrap it up quickly because the gameplay's coming to an end. But scenery, great. The map looks massive, absolutely huge. Looks like it's going to be a fun open world game. Game time, what I kind of judge games by, and if I buy them on release, is game time. How much time am I going to get for my money? And I think, judging by this, just the beta, about 2 hours to complete the story, kind of, and then that's basically, I can't remember how many there were, but it's something like 20 of them. So times 2 by 20, about 40 hours maybe, 50 hours, and then you've got free roaming and all that, so I think you get a lot of game time from it. You'll also see on the screen now just some weapons flashing by. There are so many weapons available, it looked like from the beta. There was a list of them that you could choose from. Not available in the beta, but available for the full game. And there were so many weapons. And you got the gunsmith as well there, as you can see on this submachine gun. So many attachments to choose from. They've carried it forward from Ghost Recon Future Warfighter. So that's going to be great. A lot of customization, a lot of fun with that. But overall, I think it's a good game. I probably will buy it on release, I think. There's been a lot of hate about it in the community, but overall I think it's good. I'm just worried that they won't be able to fix all the problems with it before release. But I hope this video has helped you just get an idea of what the game's going to be like. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.